So I play golf all over Vancouver, and it was just over 3 years ago that I was playing at University Golf Course and got paired with Steve. And yeah, I thought it would be really fun today to switch it up and show you playing around a golf instead of me.
Thank you, Adam, for doing this. I mean, it's such a treat to have yourself videoed. Wow.
Good ball.
My reaction is similar to having listened to my voice for the first time as a kid, thinking that's not me. And that golf swing can't be me, but it is me. We're playing at UGC, University Golf Course.
Go in. Great putt.
And whatever you think your swing looks like, I'll take that trajectory any day. I don't know about you.
Yeah, my shots seem to be way better than my swing would lead you to believe they were going to be.
I thought it was pretty cool here that we have Dan and his son playing with us, and probably the oldest and youngest on the course.
So just so people know, I used to be as low as a 2.8 index when I was in my late 60s. I'm now an 11.7 index at age 81.
So that could be.
And the only advantage of being this old is that I can shoot my age.
How old were you the first time you shot your age?
I came really close at age
Kick out.
66 at this golf course from the Blues. I shot a 68, but I had started to have lots of surgeries, knees, hips, Achilles rupture, and did not do it for real until I was 77.
Get in. He scores!
Well, as we saw on the last hole, you don't need knees or hips to roll in a good 30-footer from off the green.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's my little bit of a soft shoe shuffle after my club makes impact. And of course, the way to score now, particularly at my age and my ability, is the short game, which for me is extremely erratic right now. You have to do something really well to score well. So it can vary from putting, chipping, irons, or driving.
Right.
And of course, it's great if you can put them all together.
So I recall this is a very good putt from off the green here.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
Go in.
I agree.
Great putt.
This is the par 3. And I still love this golf course. I mean, there's other better manicured,
Okay.
well-maintained golf courses around, like Shaughnessy, for example. But I still prefer playing here, and I love the casualness of it and the lack of vibes that are unpleasant.
And how long have you been playing at university, Steve?
You know, I can't remember exactly when I started playing. I think I've been a member for about 25 years, something like that. But I played there, just public. It was open to the public, as well as having a private membership in the old days.
Yes.
Wow, that one went in. Can't miss them all.
You were driving the ball well, beginning probably from about the second hole today. Like here, you probably had a 9-iron in or less, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's the ninth hole, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh. So that finishes 9, and I shot a 40. I'm mildly disappointed with that because I missed a lot of putts and mishit a lot of shots. So teeing off on number 10, which is the old number 1 at University. Pretty aware that I just shot a 40, and to shoot my age, I have to have a 41 or better on this 9. I flip-flop between thinking about it's not good to think about stuff like that, or it is good to think about stuff like that. It just depends on how you're feeling about it that particular day, I think, and whether it motivates you or not.
So this begins the tough stretch here, right? This hole and 2 holes from now are the toughest on the course, I think.
Yeah. They used to be the number 1 stroke hole on the course until they flipped the 9s.
Right.
And It's still
you
quite
stub
a
it?
tough golf hole, as is the par 4 coming back, depending on the wind. This is sort of the only kind of not great golf hole on the golf course. I think it's a really short par 3, but
Oh, good try.
nice to at least have birdie putts occasionally.
So this is the other of the tough par fours, eh?
Yeah,
And it's such a shame on the last hole. Just to hit that green in regulation is so difficult. And you did it, and then a 3-putt, unfortunately. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with bogeys there.
yeah.
So this hole I know you have a few anecdotes about, and I missed a couple of your approaches here, but go ahead.
Yeah, this is a very short par 5. Used to be the 5th hole. It's now the 14th hole. And I had, playing with 3 friends of mine, I don't know, 25 years ago, in a skins game, a close friend of mine, Al Sutherland, had eagled the hole in front of us, unbeknownst to us. And I was playing with Todd Stewart, Murray Hamilton, and Denny Peck. And I hit a 3-wood off the tee and a 4-wood in for an albatross. Of course, ridiculously lucky. I wasn't even thinking about the pin. I was just trying to hit the green. And Al, who had the eagle in front of us, did a mock faint flop as he saw my ball go in as he was teeing off on the next hole. I also had a wonderful memory with I won one of the seniors I won in a playoff on this hole against my good friend and sometimes chief rival Mike Friesick, who's still a wonderful player. He birdied that hole and I eagled it on top of his birdie. So very fond memories of this hole.
And we've sort of talked through down the stretch here. Suddenly you were a fairway green and par machine coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I started to play a bit better.
Stay there. Good shot. On the hole. Good par.
This is a great finishing hole, I've always thought.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer it as 18 or when it was 9?
I don't have a strong opinion about that. I like it when I play it well. Now that was a terrible flub because I needed to just bogey the hole to shoot my age, 81. I needed it for the 41, and I recovered with that chip.
Yeah, it was a good way to end the day here.
Yeah.
No, but the previous shot you didn't really have to be clutch. You could still make a 3. But when you actually had to hit the great shot, you did.
But reminds me of my childhood growing up in Miami Beach, which is where I was born and raised, how hard it is to satisfy particularly older Jewish people. There's one story of the grandmother who's sitting on the beach with her prized 5-year-old, 4-year-old, same age as the little boy Luca who's playing with us today. And a wave comes in, sweeps the kid out to sea, and she starts praying really, really hard. Please, please bring my prized grandson back. And sure enough, on the next wave, the kid is sitting on top of the wave, and the wave plops the kid down into her lap, and she looks down at the kid, and she looks up to God and says, "He had a hat."
I'll never tire of that one.